I had the most kick-ass pair of 9 West boots. Now, I don't usually buy 9 West because I have wide feet, but I bought these boots, full-on fuck me pumps, with these high heels, black leather, knee-high, with a zipper. Like, they were killer. I love those shoes. I remember once I was, I'm in New York City and I was standing on 81st Street across from the Museum of Natural History. And it must have been their gala night because this woman got out of a cab with this beautiful man. They look like caricatures in this gorgeous black dress and these beautiful black strappy shoes. And I remember watching her. They must have been they were trying to get out of the road because nobody stops in New York. So she was kind of sauntering, and I remember thinking bitch, I want to saunter to the gala at the Museum of Natural History in my strappy black shoes. I don't know what they were. That image is clearly still in my head because I would be talking about it. Yeah, I don't know. I felt very empty, like my girlhood. It's so strange because I'm not vain. Something about having to give away my shoes, it was like part of me died. Like the choice was gone, Before even though I wore my sneakers a lot, I had the choice. If I was going out, I could put on my fuck me pumps or whatever. But after that day, I had no more choice.
Look up, 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 up. Don't press on the eye, you just sponged all the medicine out. Blink. Okay, open one of me. You okay?
Mm-hmm. FZBDE. OFLCT.
Open up widely.
NRH. F maybe.
Your eye pressure's too high. True?
Should I just move to Costa Rica and get a dog?
This is called a beta blocker. The kind of medicine I'm giving you.
I have a stent in my heart. Can I do that?
That's why we have to check. That's why we have to check. That's okay, but it may make you a little
puffy,
fatigued.
So what do I do about this situation? Is this bad?
We're gonna try another drop, because otherwise you'll lose all your light that you have there. Costa Rica?
Yeah, with a dog. 2 dogs.
What kind of dogs?
Rescue dogs. I don't know. Happy dogs.
Plus 2 sweet dogs.
It's official. I've been excused. Nam yo ring me go, nam yo ring me go, nam yo ring me go. Nam yo ring me go, nam yo ring me go, nam yo ring me go. Nam yo ring me go, nam yo ring me go, nam yo ring me go. Hi,
How are
I'm
you?
a I'm good.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
How have you been?
Well, you
I haven't seen
know,
you in a while.
I'm good. She's hanging in there. She's hurting, but she hurts on the inside, and then she hurts a lot on the outside, and then this is killing me. I don't know. I'm at my wit's end with this.
You feel like a clicking or something in there?
It's like a catching, ripping situation, like
Down.
through my rotator.
I mean, do you feel like where your lat was?
I don't know.
All right, let's come back to that.
It's starting to depress me.
Let's just go over your knee here. So your knee goes all the way straight, and there's maybe grade 1 varus valgus instability. There are other options that are a little more severe, and you know what they are. And you know, if it became sort of unbearable, then we could look to do something else, you know. With an x-ray that shows this much arthritis and joint abnormality, most people wouldn't be able to walk with that. It would be too painful, let alone bending it. Bending it would also be very painful. Either she's really playing it down and is just in constant pain, or, you know, to some extent her excellent attitude is helping her suppress her pain. I think she also has her mind in a pretty amazing place.
It's always good to be reminded how fucked up you are. Oh, I need a drink.
I suspected for a while that she was diabetic because she would have to get up in the middle of the night frequently, and even at that age, and people that age sleep through the night.
See, here's the problem. I don't really remember my childhood. It was one extended traumatic event. I was half in denial about my diabetes, and I half wanted to see how far I could go before I killed myself. Like, I always had to test the limits. I was 5 years old when I started dance class. I mean, to me, it was a career. You know, it was a way to garner attention for something positive, and dance became initially a supplement. I took it on full speed to go pro. You know, it was around the Michael Jackson Bad, Rhythm Nation, Blonde Ambition tour era, so all of that was kind of buzzing around. I never did that. Like, I never really got the opportunity to work and lean out, and I did not fit the mold. I had gone from an extreme anorexic in high school to like binging and purging and compulsively eating, and I had gained a lot of weight. The two sides of me, feeling the pressure of being so overweight was very isolating, but I did it on purpose to keep myself isolated, and knowing in the back of my mind with the diabetes that this behavior was gonna catch up with me. And I very clearly remember like talking to my father one day without really thinking anything about it, and I said, oh, I have these black spots in my eyes. And he was like, what? And I was like, because he's an ophthalmologist, right? And sure enough, I was bleeding in the back of my eye from prolonged high blood sugar, from prolonged eating disorder, from prolonged binging and eating McDonald's and, you know, entire cheesecakes. And so they ended up laser surgerying, and I had retinal detachments in both eyes and lost all of the one eye. I could still drive with my good eye because I had, you know, full vision, and then I lost the peripheral in my good eye. So it was this constant feeling of like, I'm never gonna get what I want, and I'm killing myself. So I finally went into rehab. Yeah, it was a rough patch of time, you know, and all full well knowing like I did it to myself. Friday, May 1st, 2009. Kind of like today, little cool, little wet, but springy. I don't know, I don't remember much. I had the walk sign, and then I like was on the ground. So I didn't know really what had happened. I didn't know what it was, but I tried to fall away from whatever it was. My instinct was to go in the opposite direction. And you know, it had been raining like an hour before that, so the ground was kind of damp, and I tried to get up and I couldn't move, and then I was like started to feel really sleepy. I think I was checking out. And then the paramedics came and like, we're gonna get you out from under this bus. I was like, bus? Oh. I knew that I had no feeling in my right side, and I mean, I was crushed. So I kept chanting, and the paramedic was like, are you hallucinating? I go, I said, no, I'm chanting, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, you should chant. I was like, there's gonna be no more dancing. Like, I knew that. It's over. In that hallucinatory moment of, you know, if I live, we'll do our victory dance. You know, victory in Buddhism, everything's about having a victory. So I'm a dancer, we're gonna have a victory dance. If I live to like make it to the hospital.
Checkers. Yeah, please. Go for it. Hey, how's it going? You guys have the scratches though?
No, I don't think she has those. These are probably like random stickers she has in her house.
If you stick around long enough for you next to the next one, you never know. I can take you right here. Awesome. How's it going today?
Doing well.
Good. So there's that for you.
We'll start in about 10 minutes. So keep having fun.
Learn Braille.
Everybody's here.
This is crazy. So welcome, thank you guys for coming. My name is Amy Jordan. I'm the Victory Dance Project Artistic Director, Christopher Jackson, Associate Director. Close your eyes and really take a deep breath and think about like why you do this. What is it that makes you dance? Now open your eyes. So I'm gonna turn it over to these guys and let them do what they do.
Absolutely. So what we'll do is we'll learn the combo all together, and I'll have you split you. 6, 7, 8, boom, boom. Doom, 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 doom. Arm. Come down, 2, 3. Leg, 2, 3, tap 4. 1 shimmy with the arms, this fancy little. 1 to the right, and then 2 to the left. Yes, make sure those shenanigans and ankle bones are tight together.
So 5 years and 30 days exactly after my accident, I started the Victory Dance Project for our first performance. And the mission is to make the impossible possible with the power of movement and inspire people that they can transform any trauma into triumph. And I'm looking for 3 really special artists who can be my legs and be my voice and help us celebrate our 3-year anniversary gala. So I hope we find some gems.
6, 7, cross. Here we go.
Music.
Can you give us just a moment to talk to my husband?
I'm in love with 17. The redhead. I'm in love with.
The skinny man with the short hair? Yeah.
5, 6, 22, 17, 20, and 23. I'm gonna write that again. 5, 6, 22, 17, 20, and 23.
I think we're good. Okay.
So if we haven't called any of those numbers, you can go back over and get your things, okay? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, guys. Wait. Brazil. Come back, Brazil. You stay. It's super nice. It is so nice. It is so nice. I want to know what's past nice. What are you afraid of? What's past nice? If something happened to you today and you couldn't dance tomorrow, how would you dance right now? Go there.
All righty. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 5, 8, 45.
Part of the reason we ask for submissions is I want to see like who submits with complete sentences, not in text. No, really, like who has a reel, who has a, because I do look at that stuff and it kind of gives me a sense of who's serious, who's going to be on time. I'm big, that's a thing with me. But I was a dancer. In 2009, I was crossing the street in New York City and I found myself pinned under the tire of a New York City bus. And I wasn't sure if I would survive and I was pretty sure I had no leg. And my actual first thought was like, it's done, that's it, it's over, I'll never dance again. I survived. They wanted to amputate my leg. I said no, and they rebuilt my leg, and here we are. So I really feel a tremendous sense of responsibility now to get people thinking or somehow impact their hearts and minds. And it's transforming whatever happens to you, your adversity, into triumph, and always having that attitude. So thank you guys for coming. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Woohoo! We'll email you if you're hired. They're gonna tear down my wall these floors because the apartment got flooded. So I'm out of my home and my office. Oh, look at how heavy this bag is. This is my traveling neurological ball. Tried to buy some glucose this morning in Duane Reade. They put it behind the pharmacy. I don't know what stupid man in a suit at Walgreens decided to do that. Idiot. I'm just full of positivity today. Phone check, wallet check, diabetes check, Ulcer check, iPad check, computer check. I'm good to go. Inside, should I take my pink hat? Oh. I need more coffee. Ooh, that's funny shit. Cut. The brightest flowers bloom from the muddiest waters. Hope I brought my power cord. I'm so behind. My goal was to get the proposal out by now, noon today. I haven't even started the rewrite. Talked to at least 5 people about sponsoring. I'm behind on this proposal. I'm behind on like the funding because I was displaced this whole weekend, and then I don't know, it just didn't work yesterday. We're gonna really gear the work towards respecting the dignity of all human life. And then we gotta start scheduling rehearsal. And I gotta start getting paid. This is crazy.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. If I'm not on my leg,
I'm thinking probably yes, because when I looked at this, it was just too much going on. So I need to like take it down, and I get excited. Boom, ha. Yeah. Yes. The arms up. Boom. My knees don't bend. Ha. There you go. Press. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha. Elbows. Yes. Yes. It's 12 sections of choreography and 20 dancers. It's a big show. And the practical part of keeping it funded, and you know, all my artists get paid, so it's a lot of fundraising. What do you think, honey? What do you think is going to happen with the company? Oh, I think they're going to be very successful. They're going to get very well funded and have an international impact around the world, and inspiring the hearts and minds of people, millions and millions of people around the world. And I'm going to be at her side with flowers at every show around the world because, yeah. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Isn't he great? So, ki, ka, ki, ha. 1, 2, 3, look. Left and contract here. Then here, step, step. Dingy, glissa, te, di, di, di. Dingy, it's syncopated.
It's 3 times, is that right?
Yeah.
because there's a lot of dancey stuff, but there's no, it's no coming to the wall. Make a thing about, you know what I mean?
Or actually, maybe she doesn't need to go to each one, because where we'll be musically, she can literally go that way first and literally break through the wall.
Okay.
Her power is so much that you have to let it go. There's an idea.
So
In
when
Human
she-
Revolution, I symbolize a person who is really struggling with the addiction of something that's unhealthy. As Amy changed that karma in her life, it was gonna take her out, but it didn't take her out. She's not gonna lose in this lifetime. We know that.
You try and get out this way, but you're gonna be facing this way. So she's trying to pull you back, and you're like, no, and opposed to like throwing you, you need to break out. Like no force can stop you. You can almost react to that. Like she pulls she's so determined. I don't know if you've ever been addicted to anything and you're in that moment, but if you haven't, pretend. If you have, then you can go there in your mind. Take a break.
My Brazilian wonder boy, Danilo Silvestre. He was trained in Brazil and won a big competition there, which allowed him to come to New York. You know, he blew me away at the audition. He was kind of standing at the back. And he's just been amazing. Like, he's dancing my whole show. I actually had to take him out of a piece so he could have a break.
A Amy me deu a oportunidade de me sentir inserido. No Victory, eu acho que os bailarinos podem se mostrar e falar o que pensam e ser diferentes. Então quando ela olhou pra mim e falou que eu era diferente e que isso era bom, nossa.
You could do like a bralette with the X going across. But I wouldn't go too tight because if it's extra small, then it'd be pulling on the butt. And you don't want to be too tight on the butt. It's supposed to be like joggerish. Adorable. This is just adorable. So you don't feel like...
I feel like June Cleaver.
Maybe he's the band. I don't know.
I don't really want a relationship. I just want somebody to zip up my clothes.
It's either it hits in the right spot or you just tuck it in to hide it.
Opinions for a tall person. Dressing was never this complicated. Oh, Uzi had to take a pain pill. So I actually buy clothes to go with my sneakers. I can't buy a dress that's too cute. And I'm shopping, like my friends who own the Shishi boutique on 92nd Street, I love them. And they're always like, oh, put this dress on. Yeah, I'll say, put this dress on. You can wear it with a cute little booty. And I look at her and I'm like, girl, no, I can't. I got some really cute things. I'm gonna get a hot date watch. I'm determined. Hey, Amy, it's Danae. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, bye.
Have you already done the budget for the show in terms of what ideally you would make at the end after all expenses are paid for? We broke it down. You need $75,000 in sponsorship to break even?
We're working on Under Armour, Reagan and Dane.
You need $75,000 to break even. Hello. Happy Friday.
Good to see you. Happy Friday.
Welcome on in.
This was discussed when we were doing our grants.
Oh yeah, you
We
were
were running
at
grants,
that meeting
and we
in
were trying to get
October.
money, and we were doing the Ford Foundation grants.
Okay.
I definitely think you should introduce yourself for the first time in this company. But I think it would be nice. I think it would be really nice if you come out. You know, even if you came out and like, you know, you did a little dance or a little number. What do you feel? What do you feel like?
But you know I can't see. Forget about the
That's
leg.
part of it, but that means that in tech, your lights will be specifically
Yeah.
made for you and what
No.
you can see, obviously.
Okay, so you don't want a solo.
Because I just think, if we're gonna introduce you for the first time, thing is about you being free in your moment of where you are right now.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, my love.
How are you?
I heard that the trans are really crazy. This situation with our sponsor director who's gotten us $0. You can't charge that kind of money and then just like not even get me a conference. Anyway, let's go upstairs. I want to say this on the record, how irritated I was with the dancers with disability grant recipients because, well, I respect those people. Like, what about the dancers with disabilities that aren't so visible? Does that make me less?
So I have a question then. Are these other companies using disabled dancers? So maybe that's the
That's
difference.
the difference.
How do you connect the two? I mean, it would have to be through you somehow. So maybe it's now like you gotta suck it up and starting the process is you performing.
Amy's gonna have to dance if she wants to bring awareness to Victory. She's going to have to get on stage and show the world what she can do.
I had really stopped dancing even before the bus. It's terrifying. You know, I don't see well. I am not agile. I'm surrounded by these amazing world-class concert dancers that can do anything, and I don't really know what my body can do. But like everything, I'll figure it out, and it will be a testament to my doctors and my dad, and to prove the mission of the company that anything is possible.
Very last time she went back to the that last list.
Amy had what we call a degloving injury. When she was hit by the bus, it sort of ripped the skin off in part of her leg, as well as did some damage to the muscles and the bones underneath.
She had multiple infections, including some infections that were relatively resistant to antibiotics. There was always a concern that this wound would not heal properly, that we could not necessarily control these infections, and that she did face the prospect of possibly losing that leg.
Bend like that.
So it's one of the front.
Because of the large area of exposed bone in her lower leg, we had to transplant tissue from another part of her body. Because of the really large surface area we needed, we had to take one of the biggest muscles in the body that can be transplanted, this portion of your back.
Like
Just do that much.
Okay. Ow. Hope she's not torn.
Your shoulder? What happened to your shoulder?
Well, you know, most of it's missing.
Oh.
So I met this girl named Janet, and I have been on this spiritual search. Janet was explaining to me about the practice of SGI Buddhism and how we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and I should try it. And when you chant, it literally, it's like exercise. When you feel kind of bad and you exercise and you feel better from the change of your physiology, it's like that. The kyo of the sound, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, changes your physiology, so we get like what we call a higher life condition. You know, varying consciousness. You know, when you meditate, it's very cerebral, so it's great and you feel calmer, but from chanting, you're able to kind of get past that to really your enlightened state. I really took to it, and when I chanted, I felt better, and when I was struggling, you know, I could go chant, and that's true today. So it's a really phenomenal practice. Everybody has a Buddha nature. Everybody has the potential to be happy. Like, everybody. Have to tap it. Anyone who brings me coffee is forever beholden to my heart. Just FYI. Yeah, he brought us up.
Anyone? I should finish yours. Can Nanny stay here then?
Sure. It's just the talk. When she wants to talk to you, she's just got to use the
Oh,
talk
oh
back,
yeah.
is
So
what
if you
I'm
want to
saying.
talk to me, just go push the button on the console. Or do you want to come through?
Wow, this is gorgeous. I feel like Joni Mitchell or something.
And then build, but then we should come back down again so she can
Lightens
do.
up at the end, yeah. So my friend was like, wow, you're reciting the Lotus Sutra every morning and evening as part of our SGI practice. We recite Gongyo, which means assiduous practice. I was like, wow, that would be really hot if we set that to music. We're literally going to take people through what we call the ceremony in the air. So it's cool. Can it have like some kind of maybe little slowing somewhere, like a half to 2/3 of the way, where the tempo kind of
In the faster bit.
slows down a little bit?
After penchés, they run around in a circle. You start to slowly get up, and that's when this is about to happen.
Got it.
2 times.
That's my wade in the water moment.
Walk over, boom, center,
It's
back.
not what I do. I want to represent sort of a bigger picture with stereotypes or judgment that we get in the world, or judgment that I felt as a person with disabilities, or that I look funny. So I always want to give the audience an opportunity to feel something or see something or relate in some way through the work. We have to really stand up until the very end. You can't back down when it gets hard. So even if things keep being hard, we watch her struggle the whole way through till like the very last moment when she finally wins. So
You start to walk back, doing this. And you find the bench and sit.
what was that we decided somebody would guide me back because I
Come on
can't
back.
see it?
Yeah, push that down and lift it.
I had pressure in my eye. They gave me a drop and had a reaction to it, and I puffed up like a blowfish and thought I was dying.
I have no peripheral vision, so I don't see anything around me.
Like work. Tell me when you can't see my hand.
I have no vision.
Oh, wait, let's try it again. So you see this hand now?
Nope.
Get out. Only here?
I have tunnel vision in one eye.
Wait, try it again. Tell me when.
Now.
Really?
Really?
How about this way? Up here? Down here? Like you can only see right directly in front of you.
I hide it well, don't I? So, I don't know. This, I'm seriously freaked out about this. Like, this is a whole other really bad situation. He said he didn't think it was a tendon from the subluxation situation and from the overcompensation situation all these years. Like, all of a sudden, in the past 3 months, all these compensatory issues have all...
There are a lot of people that can kick their face and do a quadruple pirouette. The thing that people look for and what makes a dancer powerful is the subtext.
The emotion.
Oh,
is that him?
crazy timing.
Do you want to answer? I'll be your new boyfriend.
I blocked him.
I could pretend to be your new boyfriend.
I don't even... No, I can't even. Oh.
Oh my God!
Stop. He's got it bad.
Jesus.
What did you do to that man, honey? You better work.
I need order. When there's not order, I have a very difficult time when everything is like awry. Like, look at that bedroom. This is my Anita dress. Only she didn't wear green, she wore lavender, right? You know this is serious because I'm skipping Scandal. She seems like a big color kind of gal. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the shoe situation with a potential ligament tear or stress fracture in this foot. I'm glad that 45 thinks there's no global warming. What an idiot. Can't lift your arm up, can't do any impact, can't. There's other things in this drawer that I will not share. All right, I gotta put on my Spanx, so I'll see you later. Ta-da! Spanx. Ow! Do as I say, not as I do. I miss wearing shoes. My sneakers, just in case.
What was your favorite moment in your dance career?
I never had a dance career because I went blind in 1990 and I had to retire. I spent my whole life trying to make up for it. I think it's important. I think the arts are underestimated, and I had a short list of people that I would really love to honor. And on that short list was Chita Rivera, and was able to get my information and my story and my video to her and invited her to be our honoree in June for the show. So I get a phone call saying, "Hi, Amy, this is Rosie. I'm Chita Rivera's assistant." And I almost fell out. See, I go down cabaret style now. Ready? Dun-dun-dun. Whoop! Hi.
How are you?
Oh my goodness.
Lovely to meet you.
I took class with you at Luigi's like a long time ago,
You're
but
kidding
I was
me.
afraid to talk to you.
Why?
Because it's
Don't
just...
ever do that again.
I don't like to...
What is...
Wait, we need a photo without the crutch. I'm like in dreamland right now. Wow.
I'm calling you right now. Just not right now.
Oh, that's right.
Gina, this is Amy Jordan from the Victory Project.
Hi.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
These are for you.
Oh my God,
We were just saying how like speechless we are.
Oh.
I hope we can inspire people.
Yes, you will. Oh, most definitely will. You certainly did me. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Can we have a photo really quickly?
Deal, sure. I thought he was taking it. Oh, I'm taller than you. I can't believe this. There's somebody I'm taller than. Not when I take my shoes off.
I wanted to be you when I was a kid. I would put on my dress and like I would recreate the whole thing on the red carpet in my living room. I wanted to be her.
So take care.
Ooh.
You want to come this way, maybe?
Yeah, is there a door?
Yeah, right here.
Wow. I want to be talented like that.
Hey everybody, this is a news brief from News 4 New York. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo, and in
45 did it again. You did something stupid today. Really? I'm shocked.
Wow. I didn't even know what to say to her. I was like, what do you say? Thanks. Thanks. We gotta get it together, man.
How you feeling? Okay. Feeling all right? Easy.
In Amy's piece, I am one of 4 more sort of featured dancers. And for me, I really feel like I am Amy's thought of herself dancing. And we have this moment of connection where she's seated and she's doing these motions and I'm standing and I'm doing these motions with her. I feel like I'm representing an entire pathway that her life could have taken and didn't take.
Everything that she's been through is in one piece and she's just expressing it in every way and form that she is.
I'm 30 years old. As a dancer, not young, but I don't give up because she won't give up about everything.
She moves those arms, honey. She'll get them up and she'll lay out and stay in that layout till Jesus comes back.
You turn back to the front, you go here. Being asked to choreograph for Amy Jordan, I felt like this was a great opportunity. One, because I have gotten to know her in the dance studio. Putting a story together, I like to think of it as like the past, present, and future for her. There's 4 principal dancers that represent her past or those that were there in the beginning. The company dancers that are in the piece that represent the present and what's going on right now. And then she represents the future, which is for herself.
Significantly better. Again. Good. Bring it up. Squeeze. Yeah, much better. Keep these guys right there. Again. Excellent. Squeeze. Good. Don't be afraid to load this guy a little bit more. Yep. Yes. Good. Bring it up. Squeeze. Nice. Good, let's do one more and then we'll do a full range of motion. Nice, even crushing a little more weight, yeah, even market. Up. Good, 5 more. I don't want a date. You like have something set up. You only schedule drinks, never dinner, because dinner screws you. Right? Because you know in 5 minutes and then you're like, oh great, I've just spent a whole dinner with this dude. Turns out it can't be.
I'm 47. I'm not 29. Like,
Russ. And you also don't look 47. Who cares? I want to get started. Where are you going to meet them if you're in your apartment and at a coffee shop and that's it? No. I love you.
I'm going home ready to kill. Like, I'm going to chant them up. Like, what am I doing? Now you got me all, like, irritated. Go.
I know, but you got to do something about it. Russ.
Can't be the only person who's deformed with a chronic condition who like battles, you know, who's gonna want to be with me kind of situation. So I have to be in. Plus, I'm just tired of being single. It sucks. I'm not complaining. No complaining. Not complaining. Namyo Horenge. Grateful. You know, I've struggled with everything else with these romantic relationships, and I never dated in high school. I didn't go to prom. I went to ballet class. I was busy trying to be 88 pounds. That was my goal in life. I literally wanted to disappear. So anyway, when I met this person who we had become good friends because he's a cool guy, and I never really thought of it like in a romantic, sexual kind of context, and at one point it flipped. Would I like an actual relationship? Yeah. Is he that? No.
Have you heard from Mr. Mann?
No. Not surprised. You know, it is what it is. He's very sweet. We're in very different spaces, and I can't look for flowers in a hardware store because I'm not going to find them. So, you know, the girl in me wants like a dozen roses and a phone call at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's not what it's not what it is. You know, we're not in a relationship, so it's fine. It's more the idea of it, you know. Gotta trust there's something better than that what they all say.
Good hair.
Thank you. Gary Lewis.
Hi. Thank you. Fantastic.
He's my husband from another life.
I'm sorry, I'm so sweaty.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good. That's all good. Is this your fourth husband?
No, he's more like my son.
Just meeting her, the original Anita, it brought a whole new meaning to the show, and it was a very humbling experience.
I've met a lot of celebrities in my life, but not a lot of legends in my life, and that's different.
My show is really reflective of my life. So I brought in this idea of the main character with this hat. I don't really ever want to tell the audience what the hat represents. They have to really figure that out for themselves. But to me, it was really
Karen, who played the part so beautifully, reclaiming, her power and respecting her life.
I am so proud to be a dancer because of you. You are a remarkable angel. You are a remarkable. You were put here. I'm sorry about the bus and the whole thing, but shit happens, yes. You were put here to do exactly what you're doing and show us what can happen with one's passion and with one's soul. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart, you guys. You are all just frigging brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's a girl who always wanted to fly, to dance. You wonder, why was I born to feel as though I want to dance when you put a bus in front of me? Just face it. Amy is that warrior.
Ty, you guys can do that. Easy,
The time for marking is over, so I'm expecting everything full out, every jump, every leap, because we do on stage what we do in rehearsal.
Amy's a tremendous artist and a tremendous intellect. And there are a lot of great artists whose work is all posthumous because the people around them didn't care, didn't know the difference, couldn't see it. Amy's a performer, and she's serious about the dance, always was.
You want the red bench? Yeah. Or the old people there?
All right, are we ready?
It's bad. We'll figure it out. What is this? Jesus, my medical history. We don't have time for this today. 47. Other health problems. Fucked up. what should I write here under other health problems? I'm just gonna write hot mess.
I'm gonna move it around. If it hurts, tell me, I'll stop, okay? I'm just gonna go straight up. That's it, okay. You know, I think the benefits of the injection potentially outweigh the risks because, you know, we gotta get you better. And again, you're working with a good physical therapist, you've given it time, you want to avoid surgery, so we start to run out of options. Anti-inflammatory medications can help, physical therapy can help. If those don't, then, you know, kind of one of the most predictable things, which you've tried, is the cortisone shot. If you say, look, I did it, it's not making any progress, then let me know and we'll reassess. All right? I'll talk to Jason and the whole team and Dean and everybody.
I always feel like I should be able to beat it, but I guess it's like cortisone. When you get enough pain, you're like, I just want to be out of pain. So, like, I just want to be off the couch. No more scandal. What am I gonna do on Thursday nights? Go to a bar? Just kidding.
So can we just go to the end pose where Chris and Karen, the very end?
So again, you guys, don't worry about the music. Really, that moment at the end is so powerful. So, Karen, if you can get over there a little bigger and have a moment kind of looking out.
So we need to change the bill lights. I need to go to the bathroom. So yes.
Real quick break for everybody involved. Are we doing no Amy piece? Are we doing Amy's talk? Are we marking your talk after the first piece, Amy, or no?
No, we don't have time.
No. I'm done.
I was unaware of it at first. Her sister Susie and my son-in-law came down to visit, and after a while they told me that she'd had the accident, and she had a very bad couple of years, and she went through it with her teeth gritted. The pain is something you can't explain to anybody. You have to have experienced it to understand it. She was already visually impaired, so to have another severe impairment on top of that is not fair. And look at her. She's walking. Yeah.
I'm not having surgery.
Yeah, I definitely agree that you should try to avoid it at all costs. How many weeks has it been that the pain's been this bad now?
A lot of weeks.
What does a lot mean?
I don't know.
6 weeks?
Probably. I don't know, it wasn't getting better.
You've been through a lot worse.
This has sent me over the edge. I'm done.
Well,
I'm spent. I'm tired.
You've been through a lot worse. I think, you know, you got through something, you got to the other side, and then it was supposed to be...
I'm going backwards now.
And it was supposed to be...
Over.
Over. You're in a much, much, much better place than you were, but you feel terrible partly because it was supposed to be over. So you'll get through this. You have a lot of strength to do that.
I appreciate your confidence in my capacity. Spanx. I just had them in my hand and now I can't find them. They're black. Spanx.
You put them onto your bag.
Find them.
Amy, are these Spanx?
There they are.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah, you have 15 more minutes on the stage.
Now my blood sugar is like 75. I have to lie down.
Okay.
Not so good.
Do you need me to get you anything? That's your bag, right? Right here?
Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody. House opens in 15 minutes.
Oh, that's so good.
Everybody?
The whole fam? You know, this is the biggest undertaking we've done yet, and this group has been amazing and so teachable. Thank you for just bringing your life and being so open. I think every single person standing here has just blossomed as a dancer and a person, and just take all this out in the world. You know, like I keep saying, don't ever underestimate the power of your life. And what you bring to the table is so important right now more than ever. Not because of what happened to me, but I'm just, you know, as Salim says, I'm the vessel.
Places for top of show. We start in 2 minutes.
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
So we're having our Dance for Camera workshop this weekend, and we are so excited to welcome Amy Jordan here. And she's just a wonderful inspiration to our dancers. We've read some of her book, and really, really, truly a wonderful inspiration. And we're so excited to have her here tonight, and we have an awesome surprise for Amy.
That was great. That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You guys for coming.
Friday, May 1st, 2009. It was a beautiful spring day in New York. The gentle breeze of springtime. Suddenly, everyone is happier and life seems better.
I near a crosswalk, stepped out to the curb. It was my turn, and so I went off. Life is a funny thing. In the blink of an eye, or the snap of your fingers, no warning, just bam.
In one moment, I was a girl, pursuing her dreams and soaking in the sun.
The next, I was face down, pinned under the tire of a New York City express bus. Choreography, the dance, the shows, it was all over.
If I bowed at that moment and made it through the night, there would be a victory dance.
Determination. Focus on the ending results. On August 27, 2009, I left the hospital. I walked out the door on my own 2 feet.
Acceptance. It's a goal. The first time I saw my leg was another step towards my recovery.
Never give up. Choose to keep pushing. Take one step forward daily.
Courage. I believe courage is facing your fears and getting through them.
Enthusiasm. On June 5th, 2017, I performed for the first time since my accident and turned my tragedy into victory.
And this is my victory dance.
And this is my victory dance.
And this is my victory dance.
This little sign, which is pretty cool, says, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning how to dance in the rain."
Amy auditioned as me in the purple dress or what? And they didn't accept.
The only thing that came into my mind, I did some theater when I was in college, and before the performance they always said, go break a leg, don't do that.
Even on my worst day, when I'm exhausted, I'm like, think of Amy Jordan. What would she say? Dance because you can, right?
You wrote a book, girl. Let's see this.
I'm Lisa Gibbons, and my guest today is Amy Jordan, who's the founder and artistic director of the Victory Dance Project.
I'm so excited to be here with my good friend, Amy Jordan. Amy is a top author and an international speaker, sharing her passionate message about creating your victory dance.
So our next guest touches my heart on every level. She has a tremendous story, and I'm so grateful that Miss Amy Jordan is here today.
And I just want to tell you, this is an amazing woman with an amazing story and an amazing system that she's developed.
So I want to tell you a story about a young woman, and her dream was to be a professional dancer.